You're listening to FUBAR Weekly on KDSR, Demo Spin Radio, brought to you by ARC Network Live 365, the station where everyone deserves to be heard. The following program contains strong language and adult content. Listener discretion is advised. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Thank you, Bill O'Reilly. Everything does, in fact, suck. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, FUBAR Weekly Show. Today is Tuesday, the 16th of June, 2020. Directly across from me is my co-host, Nicole.
Hello, how are you today?
I am fantastic. How art thou?
I am lovely. I went to the beach. It was a good day.
Nice.
Yeah.
A bad day at the beach beats a good day at work.
Yeah.
Unless you actually have bills to pay, then it makes a difference.
Yeah. But it's more enjoyable.
Very true. Very true. Our guest this week over here to my right is the lovely Jeff Lluis.
Hello.
What's up? Welcome.
I'm doing awesome. Thank you.
Good. Good. First thing I'm going to lead off the show with is something a little off of what we normally do. Maddie, what's up, buddy? Little off, a little more serious than the jovial bullshit that we normally get into. One of the listeners to this show, Hyacinth, you've heard me talk about her boyfriend Maddie, who I just said hello to. He listens to us from lovely land down under down in Brisbane. Hyacinth has a son I've talked about on the show, Hunter, who's been sick for quite a long time with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. Unfortunately, Hunter passed away Sunday night. What I want to say is, and when that happened, you know, I'm somebody who makes a living with my words, whether I'm on stage, on the radio, or using my voice, doing voice acting. I use words a lot, and but there are times when you just can't get the right words. And I wanted to say something and send my condolences and, you know, not in effect be original, but just come up with the right thing. I couldn't come up with anything to say. And I gave it a lot of thought, but what I will say is Hunter was sick for a very long time with a disease that affects primarily boys. Girls can carry it. Girls can have some symptoms, but it primarily affects young boys from early age, 4 years old, and on. Typically, the life expectancy isn't really beyond the mid to late 20s. It's a devastating muscular dystrophy disease. And Hunter fought this fucking disease harder than I've ever seen anyone fight anything. And his mom, Hyacinth, she fought along with him, supported him. Basically, he was her world. Everything she did was for him. And what I can say is, seeing the amount of love in that family, and Hyacinth has another son, Joseph, who is, I got to say, fucking hilarious, this kid. But, you know, Joseph, Hyacinth, you know, my thoughts are with you guys. I love you guys. Maddie says he was the most fierce warrior I've ever known. Absolutely. And I'm trying to think when in the timeline, Maddie, you know, you met Hyacinth and started dating her, and I think I've known her since like 2015 or something like that. And you know, seeing him, you know, how the disease changed him and how hard he fought, it was absolutely amazing. I give her so much credit. I give him so much credit. And you know, watching them fight, and most importantly, watching the love in that family. Animals, he had tons of animals. Actually, one of the best pictures of him was he's laying in the bed. He's got the ventilator on it, but there's a bird sitting on his forehead, like kind of like leaning down. They have more animals than, I mean, well, she's got a farm. I mean, she lives on a farm. She got a goat that attacks the UPS guy, like jumps in his truck and shit, which is adorable. But the amount of love that family had for each other and how hard he fought is an absolute inspirational thing. Beautiful family, so kind and just amazing people. It's hard to come out with the right words. So the only thing I can say is, I'm so sorry for Hunter's passing, and it's all I can say. I'm not good at this shit. I'm good at dick jokes. I'm not good at the serious shit. So anyway, my thoughts are with you guys. I love you guys, and fuck muscular dystrophy. I'm gonna put up a link. That was the other thing. Is that they're trying to raise money for funeral expenses. So there is a GoFundMe. I'm going to post a link later on in the chat. I'm also going to post it on Facebook and other social media. I didn't want to post it before I had a chance to talk about it, so I wasn't asking or answering a million questions rather. So here you've heard it. I'll post the link for the GoFundMe. Chip in, give what you can, and help. It's it costs them a lot of money to fight this disease, and it is what it is. There's really nothing that can be said, brother. But this has been beautiful. Thank you. Maddie, like I said, it's all about love, and love your family. If you have kids, love your kids. If you have furry kids, love them too. Except for that one, that one, fuck that one. But the rest of them, love your family, hug your kids, and be thankful for every day you're with them. And that's all I can say about that. So. If you pray, if you're the praying kind, say a prayer for Joseph and for Hyacinth and for Hunter. So that's all I can say about that. I'm just going to keep repeating myself and get sad. So I'm going to try and bring this back up now, if I may. We'll restart. We're not going to restart. We're just going to keep going. So fuck muscular dystrophy. That's right, Maddie. Yeah, that's it. So I love everybody. I love almost everybody.
I love you.
I love you too.
Good.
I love you, Jeff.
Hey, I love you back.
I love you.
I love you.
Good.
I love everyone. I love all you people listening. Thank you.
Yeah.
Emotional.
So we got Jeff in today to introduce who Jeff is. He is a stand-up comedian based here in the Tampa Bay area, although he will travel anywhere where he's being paid to tell jokes, much like me and the rest of the smart ones. You actually was saying you're gonna be a road warrior in a couple weeks.
Yeah. At the end of July, I got my show that I rescheduled. We had a 420 show going on, but the pandemic. So due to the pandemic, we had to reschedule.
So what you're trying to say is all the participants in an effort in a show of solidarity have not smoked any marijuana since
not
then.
at all.
And they're saving it all up.
I don't believe so. I'm pretty
for this 420 show.
Well, I mean, it's just happened to be on April 20th. There will be no smoking going on in the show or outside the show at all. That doesn't happen in Florida.
What's funny is everybody's shocked. When I'm performing, I don't smoke weed,
Right,
and I don't drink when I'm out.
No, me either.
Like I'm paranoid to get a fucking DWI. So those are two, and like everybody's like, whenever all my buddies go out there, they smoke weed before or after the show, I'll go out with them just because I like the way it smells.
Right.
But I won't smell. And it's like I'm a fucking weirdo. I'm not a fucking weirdo, you motherfuckers.
You're not a weirdo.
I'm not. I know.
You like what you like.
That's true. Oh no, I like to smoke weed. I just don't. I can't.
You do what you do.
yeah. I just go out there for the fucking smell of it. It's delicious. So 420 show, where is that?
It's gonna be. We had to reschedule the show, so it's no longer the 420 show, but it's gonna be at Java Kava Cafe. We're sold out though.
Oh
yeah, we're at capacity. It's gonna be.
We're not gonna push it then. Fuck it.
Steve. No. I mean,
be aware. Who else on it?
Steve Miller.
Nice.
Sloan.
Nice.
I got Aneria coming in to do a drop-in set.
Excellent.
And Chris Sanders.
Nice.
So yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Good time.
Man, talking about Steve Miller, that video he made about Tampa.
Yeah, for the Straz.
Holy
awesome.
shit. I had to watch it twice because I was sure I missed it, and I did. It was just so fucking well done. It was great.
Yeah, right on. Steve's my dude, man. He's a good dude. Funny
Fun
guy.
fact, I don't think I've ever met him.
You never met Steve?
No, I'm a fucking hermit, dude. I don't
Super
go out. You know
down
that.
there,
We were talking about that before. Like I've met Jeff like 2 or 3 times. We've interacted a lot online and through social media, but 3 times maybe.
A couple times. Yeah.
Because I'm a fucking hermit. I don't go out. Hermits have no
there's
peer
nothing
pressure.
wrong with that. You can sit home and write.
That's it. Well, or jerk off, whatever. So what got you into how long you been doing it? How'd you get your start? Where are the roots?
I mean,
are you originally from Florida? Let's start there.
Born and raised in Tampa, man.
Really?
Yeah.
You're like one of 3 people.
Third generation.
Wow.
Yeah. Come from a family of cigar makers, and then
nice.
My father was a doctor at the ER at Memorial Hospital for 30 years.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah. Lived here my whole life, man.
So what got you into comedy? The fact that you live in Tampa?
It wasn't. No, when I got into it, it wasn't as popular as it is now for people just to start getting into it. I mean, it's still a thing. I started doing open mics and stuff, but I wasn't good at it for years, and I just kind of played around with it. It wasn't until about 4.5, 5 years ago where I got back into comedy. Okay. When I took a hiatus, and I was locked up for a while too. Everyone pretty much knows that.
Google it if you don't know.
Yeah. Just ask me about it off air.
Better buy a ticket to the show because he'll talk about it.
We got shows. We got shows coming up. Florida's opening again. I see shows coming up every day. It's been like 2-3
Florida's
weeks in a row.
Opening again, but just give it time because the way numbers have been going.
We're in Tampa limits right now, aren't we? We're not outside city limits. Is there
we
still
are
curfew?
We are in unincorporated. No, that curfew lasted like 3 days.
Okay. I don't keep up with current events.
Oh wait, hang on. I'm sorry. The you talking about the coronavirus curfew, or are you talking about the
whichever
the
one that was only
protester curfew?
Was it a protester curfew?
There was a protester curfew too.
What was that, last week?
Yeah, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago. Either way,
I don't leave the house during the week either.
We are in unincorporated Hillsborough County,
Perfect.
so we can do what the fuck we want here.
And I know the route back home, staying in unincorporated Hillsborough County.
Yeah, but oh, hang on. Thank you, Roger. Love you, man. Now make me laugh, you fat bastard. Dude, what am I, a fucking monkey? I don't take fucking. You gonna fucking? I'm gonna sit here like tambourines and somebody's gonna dance. Oh, banana, dude.
Banana.
What the fuck did you do to this?
Listen, man.
I don't play, like a fucking banana.
Listen,
now it's like
I'm super frustrated.
Now it's all fucking.
I've been
sad.
on quarantine for so long.
It looks like a fucking sad, uncircumcised dick.
Oh,
That's fitting.
All right, anyway, let it titty fuck for a second. Oh,
my 9th grade Spanish teacher is watching this right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Hola, me llamo Señora Barnes.
You know what's fun? I should have.
You could figure out the link.
I should have fucking taken Spanish in school.
Why
didn't.
What did you take?
French.
Why?
Because I thought kissing was going to be involved, and it wasn't.
You're kidding me, right?
No.
What was involved?
My brother, a whole lot of fucking French, which I didn't learn any of that shit.
At
either.
any moment, did you wear a beret as part of like an assignment? I'm just curious. That's how I picture a French guy.
Is that cultural appropriation?
It should be. I mean, I don't know.
No. French people are white.
90s, right?
Yeah, it was mid-90s.
There's nothing PC about electoral classes back then.
You could still roofie chicks back then. It was acceptable.
That's not nice. It's
I'm
never
only kidding.
acceptable.
I know.
It's never acceptable.
I know. I was bouncing.
I got you guys gifts.
Yeah, what'd you get?
Kind of. Like this one's in the cold. I got you something too. There's 2 gifts in there. You get one too. But yours is in my pocket. What's up?
Should I open it?
Yeah, totally.
I like this pink hollow bag.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
I got it from my weed dealer.
Whoa, hang on. Undocumented neighborhood pharmacist. We keep
You're
it
right.
PC.
It was a joke anyway.
There's a lollipop in here.
There is. It's a cherry blow pop. There's also
A walrus dildo.
something else.
If you don't know what a walrus dildo is, people, I highly recommend you Google it.
It's a pin.
It's a hat pin.
I love it.
Yes.
It's a
Is it a
little
ghost?
it's a little ghost, and he's flicking you off, and he says, "See you in hell."
Oh, that is fucking money.
I love it so much. It's going on my bag right now. Thank you.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
Wait, I just realized that
And Roger, I got you something too. It's a great blow pop.
Oh shit! Yeah,
That's all I have.
that's okay.
Thank you, Jeff.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Jeff.
You're welcome. You guys are awesome.
You
Thanks
got-
for having me on, by the way.
Well, I'm going to do an after show later where you can all watch me suck on this.
Or you could do ASMR.
Don't forget
People
to-
are into that.
We tried it. Yeah,
Sorry.
that's all right.
You could post up your PayPal link on the bottom of you eating the blow pop.
There you go.
There
But
you go.
I'll have to eat it like. Anyway, you guys are horrible. So anyway, back on track.
Welcome back.
No curfew. Comedy. That's where we were.
Comedy. We skipped past the Road Warrior.
Yeah, shit. We're just all, see. That's the problem with having an unscripted show.
Sure.
We just fucking.
It happens every time.
It's just randomized. We
Yeah.
just go from here to there. Did he say cherry blow pop and you wanted to keep it PC? Maddie, get your mind out of the fucking gutter. It is a cherry blow pop.
It's mine.
All right. So anyway,
Did you? Nice.
what?
Yes.
Nothing.
The
That's
answer is
awesome.
yes.
That's awesome.
We get
You're working
we
a
get
restaurant and then you order your employee food and like your homie, your server, like your homie like works in the kitchen and then they always make.
Appreciate that. I see that. I used to set up the sushi rolls like that.
Your mom says
To your
fir-
customers though, it doesn't count.
Sometimes.
It's just ballsy. I used to Ken Kniff customers as
What?
a server.
You used to what?
Ken Kniff them.
What is
that? You don't know Ken Kniff
No.
from Connecticut?
No.
What?
I do not, sir.
Is
Please
it-
explain.
You don't listen to Eminem ever? Like back in
No.
the day? No, he's
Wait, I like
from
Eminem a lot, but I don't know
Do you
that
remember
reference.
the first album with like the interludes and he was
No.
making fun of that guy from ICP and it was like, oh fuck, really? Listen, I'm not gonna go into depth about explaining this.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'll
this
just
is
look
good,
it up.
but
I
But
how
like
how
about
about
Eminem a lot.
next time you
so-
have me on the show, sometime between today and then, you guys listen to the first Eminem and second Eminem album, and then
Okay.
we'll reconvene on
I'm
this.
pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm
But
pretty
to
sure
my Eminem fans out there, oh fuck yeah, oh Chris Garda, Joe Lee, bro, Joey O. Those are 3 shout outs in a row. And if they're listening, they're gonna be really happy right now.
I think my stepdaughter's got those. I will listen to them.
Yeah,
It's fucking horrible. I'm that old.
You do have internet too, right?
Yes.
What the fuck is the internet?
Because I got mine now.
You got your internet?
I got my intranet. I got the interweb.
Chris Garda says, "Oh fuck yeah, Ken Kniff." Nicole,
Everybody knows Ken Kniff, man.
Nicole, your mom says this is the first guest to bring us gifts.
No, it's not.
No, who else brought us gifts? I'm a horrible person when it comes to gifts. This is why I don't do gifts.
Randy brought me a gift. He brought me skeleton gloves.
Oh, well, that's right.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's right. He didn't bring me anything.
He brought you his love and affection.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
I bring you water all the time.
Well, you're not a guest. You're part of the show. Like, we're talking about guests. I mean, I
I don't know.
appreciate it, though. I usually pay you for it. Make
It's
you dance for the dollars, but you know.
Phil, it's not necessary. I told you it's a gift.
I forgot a Ken Kniff shout out. Can I get one more of those? Oh, Rick Nunez. Okay, I'm done.
There you go. Oh, shit. He had it from Connecticut. All right, there we go. I'm going to have to listen. Like, that's
That's
one
the
of those
best thing that's
Like,
ever happened to me on a show.
Like, I'm sure I've heard it. Like, I just don't remember it. But then again, back when that album
you've
came
heard it,
out was back
for
when I
sure.
used to smoke a lot of weed. So, you know, anything's possible. So circling back, comedian Tampa. You know the route out of town without driving through the city.
Oh, for sure. Oh yeah, we call it the Bat Route.
What-
I can get you from Plant City to Carrollwood or like Citrus Park. Really for Odessa, I can keep going, which just will never be on a highway. Maybe cross one.
Okay.
All right.
That's what you meant, right?
Well, no, I was just recapping where we were at so we can keep on going. But I mean, shit, if you want to start talking about map routes, that's cool.
Yeah, man, that's cool.
We could do that. Wouldn't be the most fucked up thing we ever did. What is the most fucked up thing we ever did?
I'm curious.
Somewhere between Cloaca and While We're Still Those.
And
Whoa.
you getting
Whoa.
penetrated.
That because we got kicked off.
I'm talking about Walrus
You-
still
you-
though.
No.
YouTube kicked us off because Nicole was being penetrated live on camera
Were you really?
Yes.
Bye.
by K2.
By K2.
Get your mind out of the gutter. It wasn't anything sexual, you pervert. Jesus. Holy cow. We are a respectable show, sir.
I
I got
apologize.
pierced on.
They kicked you off for piercing?
Yeah, because there was blood. There wasn't blood though.
And it wasn't like anything questionable being pierced. It was a surface piercing on her arm.
Yeah.
The
it was-
problem is that it's live and there's blood, right? Because there's plenty of blood on YouTube.
I guess. I don't know. Well, we're not monetized. Like, we're
I
not
mean,
even close to being
it was literally
monetized.
like there was not even like a drip. It was just like a little tiny bit around the piercing, like how when you get a piercing.
Yeah.
Somebody reported us. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's
It
because
bothers me.
I'm pretty sure in the description I did say Nicole gets penetrated by K2.
No, you said she stabs me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that could be too.
with a bloody meat shank.
No, it's actually clean and sanitary.
Yeah.
Again, we're a classy establishment, sir.
That-
Shout out to K2.
Yeah. Word.
Love you.
K2. So we're talking about your comedy career and you coming up
Again? All right.
Oh, I mean, are we done? I mean,
No,
did we
keep
hit
going.
did we get to the
No, I
pinnacle?
mean, we keep jumping. We keep jumping subjects.
That's how we do this.
Let's do
man.
it.
That's how we do. We keep everybody interested by not finishing an actual sentence. It's
Heard that.
awesome. It's amazing. So comedian got his start, hiatus, came back.
Yeah, I
Getting
think I
booked.
wasn't serious about it until about 5 years ago, and then
Okay. What
I got a couple of decent bookings locally, and then I just kept going, man, kept going.
now? What was
I still have the day job.
What was the change that made you take it a little more serious? Like, was it a booking? Was it like a mentor?
It just came down to I was finally ready to be serious about it, like really serious about it.
Okay.
It's I don't know what the catalyst was, but I just know it was time. I had got out of prison. I waited like at least 2 years, I think, before I got back into comedy. And I wasn't really that serious about it before. I just remember it was just what I want to do. I kind of planned my life around it, really, man. I wrote a lot of material in there. I was in there for 3 years.
Okay.
I wrote material I haven't even begun to start talking about yet.
Wow.
I got a lot of stuff I need to work, man.
That's good, though. That's good.
I'm getting anxious. I was like, why aren't I home working on some stuff?
Seriously, man.
Do you keep a notebook with you?
Yeah,
like
I
a
keep
notepad or
notebooks.
something?
I got my notebook. I got Evernote on my phone. I have stacks of notebooks at home of stuff that could be worked. But
Nice.
yeah, it's you guys are comics. You guys lose more material than you actually write down, right?
Yeah, because you forget about it.
Yeah,
It
you're
comes to you
busy,
throughout your
like,
day. or whatever.
It pops in my head. Usually, like, I'll get good ideas. I get the best ideas when I'm driving,
Right.
and can't take a note. And it's like, oh, I will definitely fucking remember that.
Bro, do
You know
Evernote,
when
man. You text and drive? Well, you can do Evernote.
I cannot
you can voice
say
text
yes
it.
or no that I text and drive.
Okay,
because
so
it is
you don't-
illegal.
What I do when I have an idea and I'm driving is I just put the video recorder on and I just like talk it out.
Right.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you
And
watch
it's
it
like
later.
Do phones do that?
Yeah, and you don't have to like
Damn.
point it at you because if you're just like honestly, you can just if you're just recording for your
No,
voice.
I'm that much of a fucking narcissist. I'm gonna point it at myself. I'm gonna take a couple selfies and be like, well, actually, hold on.
I feel attacked.
Oh, you do that? You don't make the duck face.
I don't make duck face.
Yeah, see,
I don't make duck. I do the peace out sign though a lot.
you're a fucking hippie.
I am in fact that.
Yeah, it's all right.
I'm wearing a Janis Joplin shirt right now.
All right. You get a pass on flipping up the piece.
Her legs haven't been shaved in at least a month.
Shut up. That's
I'm
not
just kidding.
that's not entirely true.
I thought that was Chewbacca I was hearing.
Is that your Chewbacca?
I'm really
Let me hear your Chewbacca, and then I'll give you mine.
Mine, I do a shitty. It's like
This is,
no.
this is mine. This
It's actually it's not bad.
Thanks, man.
Not bad.
I've been working on it for at least 30 years.
Maddie, that's when I come up with the funniest shit, and then 10 seconds later, I stop laughing and it's gone. Yeah. Rich Child says hashtag Dr. Flan.
My mother is I talked to her about your flan today, Richie. So it's we haven't forgotten.
This-
She just hasn't made a flan yet, but she will come out of flan retirement soon, and yours will be the first.
I like flan.
flan is hard to make.
You're gonna have to do something for my mom because Richie came and blew her pool up like the 4th of July.
I mean, okay, it wouldn't be the first
It was
time I
flan.
did
like you
something.
talked to me about
Yeah,
today.
see?
I had someone come do that when I wasn't around.
Nice. And Maddie says, you should know how much I drive. I'm hilarious and nobody knows. Maddie, you have a captive audience. Matt drives a bus in Brisbane, Australia. You have a fucking captive audience, dude. Start telling jokes to the riders. Done.
Yeah, he'll be an internet sensation in no time.
Absolutely. You'd be
Yeah.
the funniest fucking bus driver since Ralph Cramden.
Is it in the city or is it like long distance?
No, it's within this. It's like local,
Local
city
transit. Okay.
city bus route. But he drives on the wrong side of the road, so they have that.
Sounds dangerous.
It is. I mean, he drives. It's apparently the correct side of the road for there, but it's just the wrong side of the road in general. It's weird. They put the steering wheel on the wrong side of the bus. It's fucking weird. That's Australia. Everything's upside down. They do have Kylie Minogue though, right? And shrimp on the Barbie. He's gonna tell me to go fuck myself in a minute. Kylie Minogue's hot. I don't
I
care.
don't think they say
I'd
that.
get
They
herpes
say,
from
like,
her.
It's like, what's the Australian version of piss off?
Piss off. I think it's
Is it
piss off.
bugger?
I don't know if it's bugger off. Maybe that's just British.
Bugger off.
No, I think it's
Yeah,
piss.
no.
I think it's piss off. You guys,
Is it
Maddie,
still piss
do
off?
you guys hit the
Piss
piss
off.
off? He
Piss
says
off,
a
mate.
captive audience of 3 people sitting 58 feet behind me. All right. I retract my I love you, man, for the Kylie Minogue and shrimp on the Barbie. See? I was only kidding, man.
She's a pop singer. She was big in the 90s and she did
Yeah.
like techno and stuff.
She was hot back in the day. Like I would totally get herpes from her.
Do you know?
All right, I'll do that homework, and you guys do the Eminem homework, and
All
we'll
right, fair
reconvene on these
Fair
two.
enough. Locomotion.
Here's a fun fact.
Oh,
Okay.
I
Is
love
that
Locomotion. That's her.
she did a version of that. I think
Yeah,
it was like late 80s,
Locomotion's
early
my
90s.
shit.
Kylie Jenner tried to copyright her name and Kylie Minogue told her to F off.
Nice. Your mom says someday in the future, Maddie needs to be a Zoom FUBAR guest. We're working on that. The problem is when our show goes on is when Maddie's going into work. So it's like not so easy.
What time is it in
It's
Australia?
it's
right
morning.
now?
It's morning tomorrow, and he can't give me the fucking winning lottery numbers for the
What's
night.
it like being from the future?
I don't know. Man. Seriously. Maddie, we need answers. We need answers. We need to ask the Aussie. We're working on that, Mom. Issue is work. Yes, it is. Maybe we'll do it as like a special event live show on like a weekend. And you know,
Oh, your mom lived in town.
She doesn't.
Oh, wow. Why would I meet your mom?
Because she used to, she's come to a couple of our shows.
She's been to town though.
She's been to town. She lives up in Jacksonville.
I feel like I totally missed out. I'll be up in Jacksonville in a couple months.
Mom,
Nice.
there you go. Go
It-
watch the show, man.
By the way, the answer to your question is it is 11:27
I'll be here.
a.m. It's 11:27 a.m. Wednesday in Australia.
Blows my mind.
Yeah.
If you keep running the wrong direction, can you just always stay in today?
Maybe. But I can tell you this, if you run around a tree at just shy of the speed of light, it is actually possible to fuck yourself.
You had me roped into that one too.
You were in it. You were with me the whole way. I appreciate that. Again, the issue there is my days off, a float between them, not on a roster. Yeah, but we can schedule it up to a time when you're not working. It doesn't have to be this exact time slot. We can work shit out. We're pretty fucking flexible, man. I mean, I used to actually be flexible. Now I'm just a fat lump of shit. That's how it goes. Don't get old.
I'm impressed
Okay.
with how you cater to like your listeners.
It's an audience interaction show, man.
I dig it.
Without the listeners, we're just talking to each other. We don't need microphones for that.
Do you want to hear a Florida man story?
Fuck yeah, I want to hear a Florida man. Does it involve Jeff Lluis?
No,
That guy's funny.
he's pretty fun.
Thank you.
This happened back in 2014, but but it doesn't seem like it.
It's
What is this?
Florida man is timeless, okay?
Yeah, Florida man is timeless. And I
Ah.
have a Florida man story from today. Do you want to hear the oldest Florida man story or the one that happened today first? 'Cause they're both-
Oldest.
Whatever.
Oldest.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
We'll work our way in.
In 2014, a 450-pound Florida man hid coke and pot under his fat folds.
It was not me. Before you say
seen a
anything,
girl
you
do
fuckers,
this.
not me.
Like under the boobs.
I've seen a girl do this for her boyfriend before.
I've seen
Like to hide. Okay, I gotcha. All right.
I've seen girls and boys hide it in their prison wallet.
I've seen that too.
Christopher Mitchell, who was 42, which is your favorite number. That's the only reason I included that.
Actually, 69 is my favorite number.
Oh yeah, well, followed by 42,
42.
I'm sure. Second favorite number. He is facing multiple charges in Deltona. A sheriff stopped a vehicle when noticing the passenger wasn't wearing a seatbelt because he was too big. The sheriff requested a drug dog because their driver seemed nervous, and they also found a handgun and $7,000 in cash.
Was that
Wow.
under one of his fat rolls too?
I don't know about that.
Because that's impressive.
It's possible, man.
Oh, sure.
What else?
Here's what I don't understand. That shouldn't be grounds for. I mean, if the guy was too fat to wear a seatbelt, technically the cop had no probable cause to pull him over. I
He
think.
got he got pulled over, but then he requested the drug dog because the driver seemed nervous.
Oh.
So it doesn't say in the article what the cause for the traffic stop was.
It's because he noticed that he wasn't wearing a seatbelt.
I try to beat that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'd try.
That's a good point.
They probably did. He probably didn't write them for the seatbelt. I almost guarantee that.
Oh, that was not his concern. I assure you.
By the way, just so people know, they do sell seatbelt extenders for fat people. I don't need.
I did
one,
not
but
know that.
they do. Yeah,
Is it
What do they look like? And how
it's
do
just,
you?
it's just a strap
Huh.
with the
that's an
seatbelt
adjustable
pieces?
strap that's got a buckle on one end and a tab on the other, and you can attach it. They use them on Southwest flights for fat people.
So would it
That I
be
know.
illegal for someone who's too fat for the seatbelt not to have one of those devices?
I don't know. I don't make laws or enforce them. So
Can't believe out of all the things we touched on, this is what is really
this is,
interesting
this
right
is
now.
like
This
the
is
fucking,
heavy.
this is the shit we
This
need
is
to
heavy
know.
shit for me right now.
Maddie says if you are on a plane on a holiday, birthday, Christmas, or New Year's, I can have a 48-hour holiday. Yeah, if you're circling around the earth, you can have a 48-hour holiday. That is true. What else you got? Florida man.
Florida man. This happened today.
Ooh,
Which-
like today, or just on this date?
Today.
Oh shit!
Florida man bitten in the face by an alligator.
That
while-
was yesterday.
You
Go ahead.
busted my bubble, sir.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Hey, at least you got the an approximate right date and not like 2 weeks off.
Or like a whole month off or whatever.
No, it was only 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. Florida man bit in the face by alligator while playing disc golf
Not true, but keep going.
while trying to retrieve his disc from the lake. Travis Spitzer was waist deep in the lake at Taylor Park in Largo around 5 a.m. when a gator struck him, grabbing him by the face and forcing him to fight for his life. He was able to free himself and flee to safety. Spitzer was hospitalized with cuts to his face and fully. He was also charged with trespassing.
What?
The not true part was he wasn't playing disc golf.
He was getting his thing out of the lake
It
at 5 o'clock. in the
wasn't
morning.
his.
Whose was it?
He was in the water retrieving discs people had thrown in the water and not retrieved because he
Oh.
can sell them back for like $3 a piece.
Gotcha.
He was arrested for trespassing because he'd already been caught in the lake
Yes.
without their approval.
I
so
read
he had
that too.
already trespassed,
Oh, gotcha.
was trespassed from the property, and then while trespassing again, got bitten in the face by an alligator.
I think he was punished enough. I don't think there's any. It's just me. He got
I think
bit in
Karma-
the face with an
Karma did his
alligator.
job.
Face and hand.
I mean, his worst punishment was that he can't go back to that spot.
Is he from Florida? This
Probably.
gentleman?
I don't know that.
Because I mean,
That's a total Florida fucking man thing, man.
I'm just saying, if you're from Florida, you should know if it's bigger than a bucket of water, it's probably got a gator in it.
Yeah. But then again, greed is a motivator. He's picking these discs up, selling them for $3-4 a pop. You find enough of them, you're making a good chunk of change for the day.
I doubt it's greed. It's probably just desperation.
Yeah, probably.
It's usually my motivator.
Yeah, that happens. So the gator was just the enforcer. Yeah, the gator knew, bitch, you shouldn't be here. I'm gonna fucking eat your face. Or the gator was singing, "Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but I'm a gator. Your face looks tasty."
I like it.
Thank you.
That's my new theme song
I
from
approve
now
of
on.
that.
I had to
forever.
change it though, because usually it's I'm high on bath salts and your face looks tasty.
Oh, that was last week's. That was last
Yes,
week's Florida
yes, it
man
was.
story. Last week was the 8-year anniversary
Yes.
of Florida man zombie face.
The guy in Miami
Yeah,
that
the
gets
Flocka.
me.
Yeah. Flocka man. We call
Yeah.
him.
So
He needs some milk.
yeah.
Yeah.
8 years since Florida zombie.
It's a long time.
Yeah. What were you doing 8 years ago? What was I doing 8 years ago?
Let's see. 8 years ago was 2012. In June of 2012, at this hour, I was probably watching porn.
Sounds good.
Oh wait, no. June. They had moved. The rest of my family moved back down, so I was probably just sitting on the couch.
I was in prison 8 years ago. It's not too far into the sentence.
8 years ago, I just started bartending at Octopus
Where's Octopus?
in Hollywood.
It's a great
Hollywood,
place.
Florida?
Yeah.
Great place. Owner's a good guy.
Yeah.
Believe it.
So he lets me throw shows there whenever I want, if I can. Probably I could probably walk up to him and just be like, "Hey, let's throw a show." He'll be like, "Okay."
Maddie says 8 years ago, I was watching some dude go full cannibal.
Yeah.
Okay, please.
Florida man.
Oh, was he talking? Oh, was that referring to
Is
Florida
it-
man,
That's-
or was there some crazy shit going on down in Australia?
That's the only one of the few Florida man stories that made worldwide news.
Nice.
Worldwide news. Florida man stories don't really make worldwide news. I said that last week. I talked about how it made international
true.
news last
It's
week.
true.
You weren't listening? You never listen.
Do you realize that? No, she knows. I've been hitting the head so many times I can't remember shit.
That's right. You played football for
That's
like
it.
20 years, didn't you?
That's it, man. Football made me retarded.
Happy birthday, Tupac.
Really?
It's too soon.
Too soon. Do you think he's
Hey,
still
hey.
alive?
I think it's very possible that him and Andy Kaufman's still alive.
Andy
Oh.
Kaufman, I definitely think is still alive.
Think so? Did you see
Absolutely.
that video where they thought they saw him in the
Yep.
the Mexican airport or something
Yep.
like that?
Yep. And if anybody was
It's
able to
compelling.
fake his death, it would have been him, not
Sure.
Elvis. You know, although there is a chance Elvis is still alive.
I think Elvis is alive.
There were pictures.
Do you wish it true? There are pictures of what, Elvis?
There are pictures at Graceland of a man coming out of the house with a group of other people that looked exactly like Elvis should at that time. And it was very strange. And it was a person that was in the house with family, came out, and it was somebody that like wasn't an uncle, like they were all known. It was a strange person that had very similar facial features to Elvis.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It was a ghost.
It was the ghost of Elvis. It was a ghost.
In
of
that
the
case, I think David Carradine's still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's totally.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. Maybe that's the thing. They're supposed to die like a weird death. Like Elvis died in the toilet. He's like, that's the only thing people are going to believe, that I'm really dead, if it's like a really extraordinary circumstance. And David Carradine is like, I love David Carradine, but didn't he die jacking off like autoerotic asphyxiation?
I don't know if they actually declared it autoerotic asphyxiation.
He's just hanging himself
or
naked?
or if he hung himself naked. Yeah.
I guess if you're going to, yeah, I guess you're right. See, man, that's somebody trying to just ruin his name. There's someone who really didn't like Kung Fu. It was like, fuck that dude. That show sucked. Like Kill Bill was awesome, but Kung Fu sucked. And like, let's just say he was, autoerotic asphyxiating himself. Poor David. I apologize, David Carradine, Dave Carradine's family, if you're listening, which I know you're not.
Yeah, they're definitely not.
I didn't mean any of that.
Flocka didn't make a big enough. Flocka didn't make a big crash down here, bro. Okay. So he was talking about the news story, not actually witnessing someone eat face. What else you got? Tupac's birthday. What else?
Happy holidays.
What do we got?
South African Youth Day.
All right.
Celebrate the kids. Bourbon Day.
Hell yeah. I got to go home and do a shot.
Nature Photography Day.
Ooh, I like that.
Eat Your Veggies Day.
The only problem I have with eating vegetables is, what do you do with all the wheelchairs?
You give them to the junkyard.
No, you recycle them. You sell them for scrap. That's what.
Okay.
I bet the guy that was trying to find frisbees will probably buy them and flip them for good profit.
Definitely.
There's no gators involved.
International Picnic Day. Did you eat outside today?
No.
Kind of, yeah. I did.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I did eat today.
Okay.
I did not. I
didn't know though.
I ate in the house.
What did you eat in the house? I'm just curious what you ate today.
For breakfast, I had some toast. For lunch, I had a bologna sandwich. And then late in the afternoon, I had a can of Chef Boyardee mini ravioli.
I seriously regret.
And then I had turkey. Then I had turkey tacos
question.
for dinner.
It's Turkey Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, it's turkey taco.
Is
Tuesday.
it always Turkey Taco Tuesday?
Yeah, for some reason, my wife and kids have me make turkey tacos every Tuesday.
Is it turkey sausage or like turkey?
No, like ground turkey.
Nice.
Turkey Taco
Not bad. It's on
Tuesday.
sale at Publix this week.
I ate fish tacos.
Nice. Now, why do you regret asking me what I ate? Because I'm a fat fuck, or?
No, it's just because of SpaghettiOs. I had a bad experience when I was a child.
Oh,
I didn't say it until I heard the word SpaghettiOs.
yeah. See, it wasn't SpaghettiOs. It was Chef Boyardee ravioli.
See, that's how bad the PTSD is.
It's kind of on the same
completely
fucking,
different brand, and
but
I
it's
got
on the same
scared
fucking
inside.
wavelength, man. Seriously, it is.
Yeah, it's both terrible sauce.
Yeah,
I
tastes like shit.
them.
But
The only SpaghettiOs I do like, and I know I shouldn't, is the one with meatballs.
see, that's what this was. It was Chef Boyardee mini ravioli. So it was meat ravioli.
Okay, I might be into that.
It's not horrible.
I'm gonna try it one day.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'm broke often.
Get the little microwave cups. They're cheap.
See, and the convenience, big selling point for me.
You just peel the top off. You don't need a bowl. You just peel the top off, put the lid back on, put it in the microwave 40 seconds. Nice and warm.
Sold.
There you go.
This is a bodega next door. I'm sure that sells them.
There you go. Holidays. What else?
That's it for holidays, but today in history,
Okay.
in 2010, which wasn't even that long ago, the world's first tobacco ban
It was 10 years ago, though.
10 years ago, the world's first tobacco ban in the country of Bhutan banned civilian harvesting, production, sales, and limited use of tobacco. It is illegal to smoke in private settings, and obtaining it legally is nearly impossible.
Wow.
Yeah. So Good luck getting your cigarettes in Bhutan.
I'll have to remember that next time I get booked for comedy there. I don't even know where
Um,
the fuck it is.
Where is Bhutan?
I have no
It's an
fucking idea.
Asian country.
Oh.
Is it like Pacific?
I think so. I feel bad for not doing a little bit better
Hang on.
newscaster research.
Hang
but I
on,
have
I'll
a
ask
feeling
Spelled like
Google.
Bhutan?
It's Bhutan.
Bhutan. Not to be confused with Putana, which is something completely different. It is
He's speaking Italian.
north of Bangladesh.
Figlio Putana. Never seen
It is
Father.
It-
The second one?
No, I haven't. I understand the reference, but I haven't seen it.
It is east and north of India. It's
Okay.
north of Bangladesh, east of Nepal. I guess that would be west of Myanmar.
Cool. I know where I want to
Yeah.
go now.
Yeah.
In 1960, Alfred, I can't talk now. Alfred Hitchcock's film Psycho premiered. It became a staple of the horror genre.
Okay, so movie trivia.
Yeah,
What was used to imitate
Chocolate
the blood?
syrup.
there you go. I was going to say that.
There you go.
And
My mother saw that when it came out, and she still will not shower at night.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's so crazy. Like that's how desensitized we are. Like
Yeah.
that movie, and especially after learning about the making of it, it was only chocolate sauce, and movies like that like made people react to such a degree. Jaws, when Jaws came out, swimming pool sales skyrocketed.
Really?
People stopped going to the beach; they were afraid of sharks.
Right.
And nowadays, like any of these movies come out, and we're like, yeah, whatever. Like the Matrix. If you played the Matrix back in the 60s, where computers were just starting to come into being, like that would have freaked people the fuck out. War of the Worlds on the radio
Right.
caused people to shoot at fucking water towers thinking they were UFOs
And kill themselves.
Yeah, that happened too. So now we see a movie with some really graphic shit, and we're like, whatever, fuck it.
it's a good point.
Thank you. It's well concealed by the
Let's
hair
see
on the
what's
top.
rated
of
on
my
Rotten
mind.
Tomatoes.
I don't fucking critics are fucking useless. What else?
This is not a Florida man story, but today, unfortunately, we had the highest confirmed cases of coronavirus in Jump since all this happened.
And that's because everybody got stupid.
Yeah, exactly. At 9.2% more than it was yesterday.
What have I been saying since the very beginning of this? The most dangerous part of this whole virus is the fucking people.
Well, but there's good news. Is that
You saved a bunch of money on your car insurance by switching to Geico?
no,
Oh.
there's the reason they think that there's more confirmed cases is because more people are doing testing. So if you're doing more testing, you're going to have More.
That's an interesting point.
That
Yeah.
that is true.
see back when everything started, they didn't really understand a lot of things, and
And
they
they-
weren't doing testing as much, like open testing.
And there are a lot of people that have it or have contracted it and had next to no symptoms.
Right.
And that's the thing of it. It's not like, you get it and these are the clearly defined symptoms. It's everybody's reacting different. I had two friends. One had a really tough time with it, and the other one, was like a cold, and he was fine.
And you were in contact with these people.
Not physical contact.
Okay.
They're 1,200 miles away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel
Can't get it through the internet.
Or can you?
I don't know. I hope
Dun, dun,
not.
dun.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, the prolonged stares. That's
I was trying to have a staring contest with the camera.
but no, I've actually been avoiding people as much as possible.
More than normal.
No, actually, my life kind of stayed the same.
I was like, you avoid people
Yeah.
pretty often.
Yeah, I do. I'm fucking horrible like that.
Have you? What's the most I want to avoid people thing you've ever done? Like, for example, you cross the
Past
street.
42 years.
No, I was like, you never like cross the street because you didn't want to like talk to somebody.
No, I mean, I don't avoid people like that. I just don't like getting close to people, like physically.
Okay.
Just in general. I like my little personal bubble. I don't like people invading my personal bubble. So, I mean, I won't cross the street. If there's one person walking towards me, I'm not going to cross the street to avoid them. I'll actually acknowledge them and say hello because I'm not a fucking piece of shit, but I don't go out and just hang out and shit. I'm a fucking hermit or a loser, however you want to look at it.
I have recently used my Corona epidemic mask when I saw somebody I didn't want to talk to that I knew was going to talk to me recently, like last week, and I put it on and put my sunglasses on, which I usually don't do because it fogs up when you're wearing the mask and the sunglasses. And I kept on walking right by him. He didn't notice it was me.
See, the other thing you can do like that, if it's somebody you don't want to talk to, put the mask on. Don't worry about the sunglasses. Start coughing as you're walking to them like you want to talk to them.
Oh,
and they will just fucking skedaddle the fuck out.
You can jump right to the front of a line right now. So easy.
Yeah.
Half the time. Some people don't care. Will you excuse me for like 4 seconds? Because I have a toothache and I may be getting a tooth pulled tomorrow. I'm in a lot of pain and my ibuprofen 800 just wore off. My backpack's right there. You got a 8. What you got? No, that's not.
You want me to pull it? You want me to take it out?
I prefer to pay money.
I'll do it for free, man.
Yeah, I know you would. So
I don't have a pair of pliers, but I can.
So will HCC, but I'm not going there either.
Fine. Spoil my fun. So what else? What else you got, Nicole?
Florida man throws samurai sword.
Like threw it. Like how?
Florida man throws samurai sword. And sheriffs responded to a domestic violence call, and that's it.
Oh.
So they were like, "Yeah, you're going to jail for a long time," because he also threw it at the officers.
So everybody was not kung fu fighting.
No.
Oh. Okay.
He must have wanted to kung fu fight or whatever, and then the officers were like, "JK, joke's on you."
What else?
That's it.
That was it.
That was the end of my Florida man.
No other dates. No other holidays. No.
No, it was a boring day in the world of Florida and other stuff.
Chris says he knew that was you.
What was me?
Was that Chris that you were trying to avoid with the mask?
No,
and sunglasses?
it wasn't Chris.
All right.
Can we 20 questions?
Fuck yeah, we can 20 questions.
All right, cool.
I don't remember which phone it was at. All right, Jeff. We do 20 questions here.
The bell? The titty bell?
Yes, we could do that. We could have a titty bell sometime.
I need to have somebody make one because that's got the fucking coronavirus water in it. So.
And that has coronavirus sand.
Okay, but Wuhan water is better than Wuhan's, or worse than Wuhan sand.
Okay.
Because bloodborne pathogens, if it's wet and not yours, don't touch it. That's wet and not yours.
But
don't pop the Wuhan water.
Yeah, seriously.
It's an air virus, air transmitted by respiratory air.
With moist particulates.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, Jeff, we do this thing called 20 questions.
Okay.
It's actually more than 20 questions, but just fucking go with it. Some of them are deep and philosophical. Most are light and topical. So here we go. 20 questions with Jeff Lluis. Question number 1. What is your non-alcoholic drink of choice?
IBC root beer.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one.
In a glass bottle.
Yeah. Pinky up because you're classy as shit.
Always.
Fuck yeah. All right. Number 2. What is your favorite color?
Red.
Okay. Dog or cat?
Dog all the way. Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, cats are
Fuck
assholes.
cats, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No, nothing against your cat, but
Yeah.
No,
Sharky. I don't think Sharky likes me.
What do you mean?
But I get the appeal of cats kind of being assholes and why cat people like it.
Because they're assholes?
No, I think they are attracted to the independence as well as you have to kind of earn a cat's affection.
Truth.
Okay.
Truth.
All right. That's probably why I don't like cats. I don't have pets. But anyway, number 4. What is the strangest job you've ever had? Ooh, he's thinking hard about this one.
I mean, I've had a lot of jobs.
Think of the strangest one, though.
I worked in a packing company for a little while, and they packed. We were packing like some kind of infomercial makeup kit, something weird like that. I had it for like a couple weeks.
That is pretty
some
strange
stuff. In between some things.
Lindsay Harlow says, "Ninja Kitty loves you, Jeffy."
That's one cat I like, but I shouldn't.
And
because her cat, listen. There's a reason I don't like cats too. I've had a lot of bad cat experiences.
Okay.
Like the first one was a cat. I'm not going to name any names, but I was at a place where evidently, or they told me this cat was full grown, but it wasn't. They had just been giving this cat drugs for years, and the cat would do weird things because it would be hallucinating. But this cat would only screw with me while I was at this place. And nobody would believe me. The cat, I'd be like, as soon as I relaxed, the cat would come out of nowhere and attack me.
Let me know when you're done,
That's
Nicole,
one
because that
reason.
sound was fucking horror. It sounded
Then
like
I had a
fart.
couple
You got to turn the bass.
weird things happen with cats here and there where they kind of freak me out. And then her cat, when nobody was looking, jumped in the air and was doing like a boxing thing straight at me. I swear to God, Ninja
Like, cats
Kitty's
just know to
Ninja
fuck
Kitty's
with you.
real. Yeah, it's weird. I swear they all have like a hive mind, and they just know. They just know to
Crazy.
fuck with me.
That's yeah. You're probably like, I don't like cats, and then they're like,
They pick up on that.
They were like,
Yeah.
that guy
He's
right
a dog
there.
person. Fuck that dude.
Number 5. What is your biggest fear?
Fear itself.
I heard that. The
I
only
went
thing we
cliche
have
on
to
that
fear is fear itself. Number 6. What is your guilty pleasure song? The song you'll rock the fuck out to, but as soon as you come up to a light, you got to turn the volume down because you don't want anybody to notice.
Katy Perry's Firework.
Oh God, I can
Yeah.
see you
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
rocking. I can see you
Fucking
rock
love
the
that
fuck
shit.
out of that song.
I saw her in concert. It was fucking amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
I bet she's pretty cool.
She's awesome.
I kissed a girl. What's speaking of that song? My kids were fucking babies. Like Kiara was probably like 2. The 2 of them singing in the fucking back seat.
That should be on film.
It probably is somewhere. Number 7. What fictional character do you most identify with?
Sherlock Holmes.
All right, that's a good one.
Oh, and Zorba the Greek for sure.
Wait, that's not just a chain of restaurants?
No, it's not just a chain
Damn,
of restaurants.
all right.
It's like my favorite Anthony Quinn movie and
I know.
non-Anthony Quinn book.
Number 8. Vanilla or chocolate?
Gotta have both simultaneously.
All right, a little half and halfsies. Number 9. What is your go-to comfort food? With food that makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside?
My mother's ropa vieja.
Can somebody explain it for the gringo?
It's what is it? Beef?
It's just usually made with beef. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can make
beef
chicken
and
ropa
it-
vieja though.
And you like
It's
you
like
put- it's like-
shredded.
it's like-
got a
it's like
red
pulled
sauce. you
it's
use
like
some
pulled
peas,
beef, but it has like it's mixed with other stuff, and the name is called Old
served over
Clothes
rice.
Okay,
because it's like tomatoey and has
Shredded
vegetables and
beef,
stuff.
yeah.
sounds fucking delicious.
It's pretty good. Yeah,
It depends on who made it.
that's true.
Well, that's anything. That's anything. Like last night, General Tso's chicken sounded fucking delicious.
So
Came out like shit.
it was like General So.
Exactly. Number 10. What is your favorite cheesy movie?
I can't think of one
No?
right now. No, nothing's comes to mind.
I don't know if I said this. Speaking of cheesy movie, and I wouldn't really consider it a cheesy movie, but before the launch of the SpaceX Falcon with the astronauts on a couple weeks ago, they asked Jim Bridenstine, the head of NASA, they asked him if he preferred Star Wars or Star Trek. Without a fucking missing a beat, this dude's like Spaceballs. Good. Robin Hood Men in Tights. Brilliant fucking
that's a
movie,
good
Maddie. That is a goddamn
is a good
great
one.
one. I watched it the other night. Young Chappelle. Favorite cheese movie. Number 11. What is your favorite literary work?
Ulysses by James Joyce.
Okay. I don't think I've read that one. Actually, I know I haven't read that one, but I've heard of it. Number 12.
I hope I got that right.
We'll just go with it. I'm not going to question. Hyacinth has never seen it. I plan to remedy that. Good, because it's a damn good movie to watch together. Number 12. If you could have lived through any time period, what time period and why?
Prohibition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd have been a rum runner or
I
bootlegger.
will not incriminate myself in any lifetime.
Oh, no fucking doubt
I
about
would
it.
just go have a lot of
That's-
fun, man.
Like if I could go, like if I could time travel, that's one of the fucking
Probably
eras
the
I would
suits.
definitely go to.
Yeah, and the hats.
Yeah,
I'm a big hat guy.
You're normally a fucking
I'm a hat
dapper
guy,
as
dude.
fuck. Yeah,
I'm a Stetson guy, man.
nice.
Stetson Dobbs.
There's a lady on YouTube who she is in the process of renovating a prohibition house where there's a bunch of like hidden bars and like hidden
I'd love to see
walls.
that.
I'm gonna send it to you. She's she's like in the process of renovating a house that was like a rum runner house.
Nice. That's
Send me the
awesome.
link.
I love that shit.
Okay.
It's got like basements and stuff.
Yeah, it's got
So
like
it's not
there's
Florida.
no, I don't know where it is. But
Well,
there's-
basements and shit. Rum run is probably in the Northeast.
yeah, there's a thing that like folds out over the bathtub, and then it's like a bar, and then there's like a hidden like hallway that they would store the liquor, and there's a whole wall that like opens up and they would back the trucks in. It's like this whole thing.
That
So
sounds like some New York City or Boston shit.
yeah, so probably I don't know where it is, but
It's awesome though.
I'm gonna send it to both of you gentlemen.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Number 13. What is your adult beverage of choice?
Grateful Dead. Grateful Dead. It's like a Long Island, except with you. You're a bartender.
Yeah, with Chambord instead of triple sec.
All right.
So it's purple.
That's
and
fancy.
Yeah, but
blackberry.
it's delicious
Yeah.
and strong.
I like Long Islands, so
I like.
If you like a Long Island, you'll love a Grateful Dead.
yeah.
I
I'll try
like
it out.
when I go like that, when I drink like that, I drink Okinawa iced tea, which is basically a Long Island, but instead of triple sec, it has Midori,
What's Midori?
a melon liqueur.
Yeah.
Mm,
So it's like a melon Long Island.
my curiosity is piqued.
You
Yeah.
can. Okay, my
Oh, you've never
favorite
had
thing.
you've never had a melon ball shot?
Okay, my
No.
favorite thing
Oh.
to
I don't
do.
drink that much.
Okay.
Hardly ever.
One of my favorite things to do is make different flavored Long Islands and blow people's minds,
Yes.
because there's a formula to it. And if you replace the triple sec and whatever is usually the sour mix and the cola, those 3 ingredients are interchangeable and you can make a bunch of different things.
Mm,
So like Midori and Sprite and sour instead of those things. And that's the one. And then yours is cranberry, Chambord, and something else, and Sprite. I think. I forgot.
I don't know.
But whatever. So anyway, so those last 3 ingredients, the first 4 ingredients are always the same. And the last 3 ingredients, it's like all of these other drinks.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's the most versatile drink.
Yeah, it's a
There you
pretty
go.
versatile drink.
Nice.
It's fun for me to make. That's see, I get excited about bartending stuff sometimes still, even though I haven't been actively doing it for a while.
Hey, Jeff, nice tits. You look cold.
Oh,
That was just because I know Chris Gard is watching.
Back
yeah. I'm sorry. Back to our 20 questions.
to 20 questions.
20 questions.
Number 14. Celebrity free pass. If you could have the opportunity to hook up with any celebrity and they have to be a willing participant, no Bill Cosbying them.
I wouldn't hook up, but I would make sweet love if she would ever have me to Emma Stone.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right.
And she won't.
How do you know? You're going to become a famous comedian, and then she's going to see you at a Hollywood party, and she's going to be like, Jeff Lluis, please take my redheaded hair.
Is she a natural redhead?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Gotta find out if the
She got
carpet
freckles.
matches the drapes.
So you're going to get famous, and Emma Stone's going to hit on you.
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speak it into
No,
existence.
the universe will fold this moment.
Next up, number 15, 2-part question. What is your dream car? And then the second part is, what was your first car?
Dream car would probably be the 1989 Lamborghini Diablo, the anniversary edition, the one from Cannonball Run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
For
no,
nostalgic reasons.
the Countach, not the Diablo.
Oh, it was a Countach.
It was a Countach, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, the I forget what fucking LP number that one had. You talking about the black one?
the yellow one from Cannonball
2,
Run.
From
Is it
Cannonball
the
Run.
second
2.
one?
The
It was
first,
the 89 anniversary edition, whatever it was.
so it wouldn't have been 89 because it would have been because both movies came out before 89. You know about the one with the big blocky bumpers? The 2 chicks were driving it?
In the beginning,
Yes.
when it goes over the puddle.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it was white. No, it was I think it started off black and then they sprayed water on it and washed the paint off as the cops were chasing them.
This is
In the
why
beginning-
eyewitness
yeah.
testimony is not reliable.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. We'll talk about the Cannonball later though, because
We can watch it.
I'm gonna be doing the Cannonball.
You doing the
I'm gonna-
Cannonball
I'm
Run?
gonna do a Cannonball, yeah.
Have you seen the documentary with that Adrian Brody did with the Gumball Run? Him and his buddy?
I haven't seen that, but I've seen a lot of people who have done it. And we
Okay.
actually interviewed a couple weeks ago Doug Tabbitt, who in December broke the record for the New York to LA run.
Really?
And since then, it's been broken like 10 more times through the coronavirus. Their time, I forget what their time was. The current record is 25 hours, 33 minutes, New York to LA. 25 hours, 3,000 miles. On
Oh,
Doug's
I
run,
couldn't do
they almost had the car. They had the car almost at 200 miles an hour. Yeah, oh, they were fucking hauling ass. Like they set fucking records.
Now that I think about it, it's kind of reckless.
Very. But
Yeah,
there's
I'm
a
not a
whole
fan.
long fucking involved story with how they do it.
So it is illegal.
Oh,
this
absolutely,
run.
100% fucking illegal. It is an outlaw fucking road rally.
Mm.
Now these guys are doing it. These guys setting times. They're not doing it like the movie where it was a whole group of guys making the run together. These guys are doing it one by one, and the latest records have been able to be set because of the coronavirus, because nobody was on the roads.
Right. Okay.
So they had spotters, people driving ahead of them, checking out where the cops are. They've had, some of them use decoys where they'll send a guy down the road flying to get pulled over, so the cops are occupied, so they can go past. They'll have shit in their car like tail light kills, so at night they can shut their taillights off,
Right.
so you can't see them on the road. Doug, when they were doing it, they had an aircraft radar, so they were able to detect if there was aircraft monitoring speed. They were able to see the aircraft. They go fucking all
That's
out.
gangster.
Yeah, we could talk about that shit later. I don't want to bore everybody. The coronavirus run should not count. They are counting because they are times that were set, but they're not putting them onto the same level as the guys who make the runs in regular time. So there you go, Maddie. What was your first car?
First car was I hope Travis Davis is watching. It was a 1995 Ford Taurus SHO. It was a hand-me-down. The air conditioning didn't work, and it was leather, and I had a great time in that vehicle.
Had fucking
I was
balls.
16.
It had balls.
It did. Front-wheel drive, too. V6.
I had they stopped making the SHO, but in 2000, I had the SEL version, which had the show motor in it.
Right. Oh,
They
bro,
just-
the
they
show
just
motor
stopped
was
calling
serious, man.
they
It was
just
the
stopped
pace
calling it
car
show.
for a while.
Yeah. Number 16. What is the first album you remember buying?
The Chronic, and it was 2 albums. It was a Chronic, and I bought Shamrocks and Shenanigans by House of Pain. Black Sunday was another one from Cypress Hill. There's spots where they would just sell young and like underage kids.
Yeah.
Parental advisory.
Yeah, they didn't give a shit. If you
Yeah.
came in there with fucking money,
The
they were
90s
selling
were
it to you.
great, man.
They were selling it. But that fucking music was just fucking awesome.
I never got turned down for music. I bought a lot
Neither
of
did
parental
I.
advisory music.
And I think they turn down people before. Now you get everything on the internet, but like there's
Yeah,
a
I'm
period
saying
of time
like
where
a
they started.
FYE and stuff.
No, I guess. I mean, how old were you? I mean, I was in 4th grade when I got Shamrocks and Shenanigans.
Well, that's not my genre. That's my preferred. That's not my preferred genre. No, but I was born in '87.
Okay, all right, a couple years behind.
I remember
Yeah.
1987.
Yeah, me too. I went. Sorry.
Do your rebirth again? It's one
Do
time.
it again. You got to get the sound effect correct. And we're going to ask your mom for confirmation as to whether or not that was the actual sound. So come on, do it right. Come on, you better nail it. Stop laughing.
That'll be coming out.
I gotta pee really bad. I've had to pee really bad for a while.
All right, so go pee.
Can I?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'll be back.
We're all adults.
Oh,
Shit. We'll resume this.
I drink so much coffee.
Maddie was 4 in 1987. God, you guys are making me feel so fucking old. God damn. 1987, I was 9 years old.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, but I remember though. Like one of the jokes I talk about on stage is the first time I ever felt old. And it was in 2004. In 2004, I opened up a copy of Playboy magazine. I looked at the centerfold, and in the centerfold, they always had like the girl's information, or when she was born and where she's from and all that horseshit. And the girl was born in 1986. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, I fucking remember 1986. I remember that whole year. I remember where I was and everything that went on that year. And I felt like I just felt so old and fucking creepy. I still jerked off, but I felt a little creepy about it. So I just want to, I'm a good person.
Her cry was much louder in real life, Mom says. Yeah, apparently I had a good set of lungs when I was a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what my mom and dad told me. But I don't know. Kids are loud sometimes. Kids are pretty loud.
Yeah, they are. Mine are fucking loud all the time. Fucking screaming and fighting with each other. I yelled at them, like, why do you guys like act like this to each other? Are you like trying to like impress me and your mother, like which one we think is cooler? Because you're both fucking assholes. It's true. They are. They're cute. They're adorable, but they're assholes. Hyacinth is older than me. She hates dating younger guys, but she is.
How's your daily motherfucker going?
I kind of put the brakes on that because of the last one I did, which I kind of got in a little bit of hot water for. I was trying to sleep one night and my wife was next to me snoring. So I may have recorded her snoring.
Don't do that.
And the kids ratted me out.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
So that was the last one I put up. And I kind of like lost my steam for it.
Oh, okay.
I should probably resume it.
Hey, DJ, pump this party. Wow, waste your time. You know you're gonna be mine. You know you're gonna be mine. I'm sorry.
Hey, how was their pee break?
That was so good.
Did everything come out all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good.
It's clear.
That's okay. They never really believed the babies who had little wimpy cries.
Do
Nice.
you believe babies when they cry?
Depends on the baby.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess you can kind of tell if a baby's being genuine when he's crying. And sometimes they'll start it. The really smart ones will start it like as they're manipulating because they've learned that behavior. Oh, if I do this, I get this reaction. But then they'll be so committed to like the act of doing it that they'll get into character and then they become actually upset and crying. I've seen that happen, or I think I've seen it.
Oh no,
I feel that.
Yeah,
There's
there's a lot going on in a baby.
I got two.
Can't articulate.
I've had two kids, and yeah, fuck yeah, they still do it. My son's 15, my daughter's 12. They still do it.
They get into character, man.
And they fucking they sell it. Let's see. First album, number 17. What is the social cause you most stand for?
This is heavy shit.
Told you some of them were deep.
I want more rights for people that have done their sentence that aren't, pedophiles or something like that, but people that have served their sentence to get, their rights, or at least most of them, restored. For sure.
Okay.
I'm big on voting at least, but I mean, you've been out 10 years and you're doing good things in the community. I think you should get some more rights than voting. I won't say which ones I believe in, but
that's fair. That's fair.
This is coming from a person who's obviously had to deal with this kind of adversity after it's been almost a decade.
Oh, I agree with you.
Thank you.
I agree with you.
Number 18. What is your favorite video game?
The
Mario?
It's Mario. Yeah, it's Mario. You can tell you're Italian too. Is that Mario? Super Mario. I love it.
I'm not a video game guy either, man.
Have you seen that video with a guy from New York and that kid, like, he just zooms through the first Super Mario, and at the beginning he goes, "Yeah, Mario, here we go." He goes, Mario.
It's Mario.
It's great.
My kids make fun because they have the Florida accent now, so I say Mario, and they're like, "It's Mario."
Yeah, it's Mario.
Fuck, that's Mario. Fuck you.
Mario.
I know a guy named Mario. All right. Yeah. Don't you ever say a bad thing about him. All right. The number 19. What is your dream job? And you can't say comedian. Other than comedian, what would your dream job be?
Strip club janitor? I don't know. I don't want to wipe. I want to mop up people's mess.
The jizz mopper?
Yeah, in the
jizz
peep show. No, I guess my dream job. Making movies, directing them. Right? Yeah, for sure.
Nice. That's a good one. Number 20. What is the most interesting, crazy, weird, bizarre fact about Jeff Lluis?
I'm not circumcised.
Was not expecting that.
It looks like this, people. It looks like this.
It doesn't look like this. I'm also a chronic dick pic sender, and if anyone wants to chime in, I have a gorgeous penis, and there's plenty of people that have seen it.
No offense, but hard pass on that one, buddy.
I didn't know the show was going to take this turn. Actually, I knew it.
Yeah,
it's
knew
Roger's show.
Yeah. I have a little bit.
He's ecstatic that just happened.
I have a little bit of a reputation.
Thanks, Jeff, I appreciate all the penis references.
You may get some requests.
Oh,
it may not be from somebody you want to request it, but you may get some requests.
$5 dick pics. It's gorgeous.
Check out his OnlyFans.
I'm on Cash App, Venmo. Fucking holler. Why not? Everybody else is doing it for quarantine.
PayPal?
Yeah. Listen, you get yours for free.
All right, now this is one of the most important
You
questions
get
I'm
yours
going to
for
ask.
free too, Roger.
Oh yeah. All right, this is one of the most important questions I'm going to ask you. Is the Earth round or flat?
I don't know. However, obviously I'm big into the stars. However, I've watched some very compelling flat earth videos that made me start questioning. So I'm not saying I know it's either way because there's no way for me to know.
Okay.
Both sides have made some serious points in videos that I am too lazy to research myself. So they got me thinking, but I'm not thinking hard enough to actually go do some experiments.
All right, fair enough. Number 22. What did you want to be when you grew up?
Since I was 6, I wanted to do comedy, be an actor or a rock star, all those things.
You want to
Yeah,
be
anyway.
famous.
Actually, at one time I wanted to seriously be a daredevil.
Yeah?
Oh, like a stuntman?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was about 6.
cool.
Yeah, and I used to do dumb shit to that effect and build ramps and stuff like that, and put in like tape,
I know
like
a couple.
firecrackers and stuff to your bike, stuff like that.
I know a couple guys that do that for
Yeah.
a living.
Oh, so hot rod.
Number 23, and this is the last question I have for you. This question will
God.
determine whether or not you're ever invited back here. Or
Heard
not.
that,
iPhone or Android?
dude. You mean which one do I want, or which one have I always had?
What do you have?
I have always had an Android.
All right, you're allowed back on the show.
Sweet.
You may want an iPhone, but fuck that shit.
I
do
don't
that.
want one. I just was curious what the
Okay.
question actually was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're anti-iPhone.
I saw someone do a hilarious set on iPhones versus Androids. I thought it was great. It was Godfrey. It
Really?
was great. Yeah, it was hilarious. He says that's why he was talking about how small the iPhone was. At one point, he was like, "That's what they call it an iPhone because you got to be like." He was like, well, "I read books on my phone," and he's like just pretending he was just here. Go ahead, man. There's someone behind me. Go ahead, bro. Turn the page. It was hilarious. That's obviously not how it went. I'm sorry, Godfrey.
Nicole Olio,
Yes, Roger.
your turn.
Jeff,
Yes.
I have one last question for you.
What is it?
Can you take us through a typical day in the life of Jeff Lluis?
Is it a weekday or a weekend?
One of each.
All right. I mean, that's highly incriminating, but no, we'll talk about work. I guess a normal day. I get up at 4:30. I do pools during the week. So I would get up, take my little dachshund out for a walk.
Which you just got.
Yes, but we're not going to talk about my dachshund until July 4th.
Okay.
Okay.
That's when I'm going to debut my
Okay.
dachshund to the world is on July 4th.
Okay.
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 All right.
Because he's German American, so it's
Okay.
fitting. Yeah, dachshund. Anyways, take my dachshund out, come back in, start drinking about half a pot of espresso. I may not shower. I'm not sure. It depends how I feel in the morning. And then I take my work truck to the office and do what I need to do there. Then I'll be leaving the supply store to fill up on chemicals for the day because I do pools. I service swimming pools during the week. And then I just bust ass in the hot sun all day long. I'm just balls to the wall.
As he defines it, he is a chlorine cowboy.
I'm a chlorine cowboy, and I'll just, it's work, man. we do. On the weekend, I'm just trying to get booked. So I'll tell you what, my favorite weekend's going to be at the end of July when I fly out to Atlanta and do comedy in Alabama. Get to do an hour. It's going to be
Nice.
great.
That's a long
I'm
time.
excited because
Yeah.
it was a long quarantine and I feel a little rusty. So I'm going to have
When you're at
3
the show,
shows in 1 week,
what kind
3
of
states.
what kind of venue is the Alabama place at?
I haven't been to the new one yet. I did perform at his other club a couple years ago.
Is it a comedy club? Is it a
Yeah,
bar?
it's a comedy club.
Okay.
No, it's a comedy club.
Here's what I want you to do. I want you to tell me how many people were when you come back. I want to know how many people were in the audience.
Okay.
And how many teeth did they have cumulatively? It's important. These are things I need to know.
He's going to be ecstatic on this report. The club owner. I will not be invited back.
Where in Alabama?
It's Anniston.
Never heard of it.
Not a 1-horse town, but a 2-horse town.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's got 2 horses.
They got one of them newfangled traffic lights that change, not just the blinky one.
I had a great time last time.
Some of those small towns. I mean, I've done quite a bit in those some small towns, and those are fun because there's like the best example I can give nearby is Parrish. You ever do the Beef O'Brady show with Dan Gerlach?
No, I have not, but I know Dan.
Beef O'Brady's is in the middle of fucking nowhere, Parrish.
Right.
There's not much else to do there. I mean, it's a haul to get to one of
It's
the
a
regular
monthly,
clubs.
right? He does.
Yeah, he does a monthly show there. But the people come. It's 2 shows. They usually both sold out.
Right.
Fairly small room, but the crowd is awesome because they're there
That's all that
for
matters.
comedy. They want to be there. It's not like, some of the clubs where it's like, all right, there's nothing better to do. Let's just, it's $5 to get in. It's side splitters. Let's just go there and see whoever locals. It's these people are intentionally going
Sure.
because they know they're going to see a great
Of course.
show. So if you ever get the chance to get booked on that, ask him. He'll, he's awesome about putting especially fresh faces on. He'll jump at it. And, it's a great room. It really is a great room. So check that out.
I will. Dan's a good guy. I know Dan. Shout out to Dan Gerlach. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Dan Gerlach. You look like you're gonna say something, Nicole.
No.
So something cool that I found out. Like I went out to see the rocket launch a couple weeks ago, and I was showing somebody like the view I had. So to feast your eyes up on the monitor here. So I checked this out. This is Google Earth view, or Google Maps. So this is the spot where we watched from. So I'm like, oh, there's a picture. I'm like, oh, there's a lot of cars. Must have been a launch day. This was the actual day we were there.
Oh, the Google Maps took a picture of that day.
Somebody, whoever's motorhome this is, and I know it was the day because that's my truck.
Wow, that's pretty cool. How
That
did you
is very
discover
cool.
that, and how did you realize it was your truck?
Because I know what my truck looks like. That's exactly where I was parked next to
amazing.
that motorhome with the chick. That chick had a giant personality, 2 of them hanging from her chest. No, I just happened. I wanted to show somebody the view we had, like where it was, and that's like a cool spot. I'm like, holy shit, somebody took the picture, and there I am. I mean, I'm actually currently, my tailgate's open. I'm sitting in a lawn chair right behind it, getting roasty.
Where did you find this picture again?
It's Google Maps.
Oh, I didn't even know it had this feature.
Oh hell yeah, man!
This
I just
is
learned
like
how to
Street
copy
View.
and paste.
Hell
This is
yeah!
just Street View.
Oh, it's Street View. Okay, I know
Yeah,
that is.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow, it happened to be on launch day. It's awesome.
So I found that. That was also like impressive shit. I mean, that's actually the second time I found myself on Google Maps. They updated the other one. You can actually see me pulling out of my development in my Jeep,
That's cool.
and they've since updated it, took it off.
You're
So
worldwide famous, Tech.
Hell yeah, man! I'm
Sharky-
bad. I'm nationwide.
Sharky's on Google Maps
Yeah.
at my old house.
Who's Sharky?
My cat.
Ah, your cat's an asshole, probably.
He is not an asshole.
Sorry.
My cat is
All
the
cats
best
are
cat.
assholes.
He is an asshole sometimes, but
Right.
not unrightfully so. And he is better than most cats.
I just have to know: has your cat ever done anything purposely vindictive to you that you felt the cat was like, "This is punishment for something I did or didn't do"?
No.
But that is a thing, right? Cats will
Yeah,
get mad and shit on your bed,
This
correct?
cat used to do shit like that.
Okay.
My cat, who I have now,
Yeah.
he's not. He's like, be my friend.
Oh, see that? I like cats like that.
Yeah. He'll come and he'll like rub his head on you trying to like get pets.
As long as they're not an asshole.
No,
I just
he's not. He's
I just
not
know
an
more
asshole cat.
cats are assholes than dogs are assholes.
My cat is an asshole to my dog, but
And
not
that's
to
probably
me.
fun to watch.
Yeah.
So.
And he's not like mean about it. It's just every now and then he'll just literally just be like walking by her, and then he'll just kind of be like, and then just like keep walking, like, remember who you're talking to, and then like just keep walking by.
No, man.
Look at find another one. There was another Google Street View that's pretty fucking cool. That's a friend of us. And it was, I gotta find it. Where the hell is it? This is pretty funny.
Do you want to touch? Boop. Oh my god. Boop.
Wait, how can you get it just the nipple comes out?
It doesn't. You can't.
It's impossible?
It's
hard
impossible.
rubber. Hey,
Sure.
Roger, did you know your nipples? I'm willing to bet money that they're the same exact color as your fireman's helmet.
That's probably about right.
Next time you pee, I want you to look at your nipples at the same time and tell me they're not the same
I'll
color.
tell you.
I know they
I'll
are.
tell you what. We'll do one better. I'll send you a pic.
Hey,
Sweet. Now we're trading.
can you send me poop pictures?
Are you kidding me, right? Because that's where I draw the line. I draw the line when it comes to feces.
Okay, it's you can be excluded from
Do
the.
you really want poop pictures?
I
I mean, I've
them.
sent a couple.
I
They're
send
usually
them.
the friends that understand how proud I was of the poop at the time.
I send them in response to dick pics who are unsolicited.
whenever I get a weird text message.
Yeah.
Love that.
Oh my God. Are you okay? Okay.
I'm a pool guy. I inhale chemicals all day,
Whenever I
Okay.
get weird,
and I also work around them.
Okay.
anytime I get weird text messages, I will send
Pictures?
poop pictures.
I mean, that's genius.
Only
What do
the
you do when telemarketers call?
Oh, well,
I get really sexual.
It depends on the type of call. If it's a regular telemarketer,
Right.
and it's like the first time they're calling me, I'll just say, "Hey, I'm not interested. I appreciate
Right.
the call." If it's somebody that calls persistently,
Yeah.
or if it's a scammer,
Okay.
I fuck with them. And now you've different methods of fucking with them. The credit card scammers, I have a fake credit card number
Okay.
that matches up to the correct first 4 digits for a specific bank. And I'll give them the number and they'll try running it. And I'll get them on the phone for like 15 minutes and then I'll just start fucking, going off on them, or they'll start cursing me out. There are some where I'll go right from go cursing them out. I send this Instagram. I'll get a lot of I'll get added to like group chats of girls trying to and I'll just say I pooped today and I send them that picture.
Nice.
That was a pretty impressive one. It wasn't the coast to coast one, but
he has a weak stomach.
oh,
I don't have a weak stomach, but I do have a sympathetic gag reflex.
that's what she said. The other thing I'll do, and I do this at home, I have a stainless steel, I guess like a 6-quart stock pot. And what I'll do is I'll take the lid from that stainless steel pot. I'll put the phone down on the counter. I'll put the lid over the phone and bang the shit out of it with a spoon. Or especially if it's the Indian scammers, I sing to them.
What do you sing?
Prince Ali, faggy is he, Ali Ababwa, sucks off 10 very large men regularly.
You pulled me back with that. I was like, that's offensive. And then you got to sucking off 10 large men. I was like, that's kind of funny.
So the Google Maps thing I want to show you, that's funny. This is a friend of mine's house. She lives right on the Gulf Coast. This is her house, but when you zoom in, I don't know if you can see right there, there's a rubber chicken in a pot.
Oh yeah, I see
It's
it.
great.
That's fucking awesome.
I like it.
Yeah, the moment for that kind of passed, but I wanted to show you. Rubber
Like
chickens are funny.
Rubber chickens are funny.
Yeah, so the credit card scammers I'll fuck with. Same thing with the and I don't see it so much anymore, like the tech support scams where they try to log into your computer, tell you to go to a website, www. whatever. And I'll read, like they'll read the website and they'll be like www. And I'll be like, all right, www. head. And just starts like throwing in offensive shit and see how long I could string them along until they catch on. And usually they curse me out. Like I had one today where I just asked the guy, like the guy picked up, he's like, oh, did you I understand you pressed 1 to get lower rates on your credit cards, or 0% interest rate. I'm like, no, I just pressed 1 because I want to tell you to go fuck yourself. And this guy like started meowing at me and shit. Like my kids are listening to this and it's fucking, I got him on speakerphone. It was awesome. I do that all the time.
Every time I try to talk to them, they just hang up on me.
You can't.
You sure it's a telemarketer?
Yeah.
See,
I mean, they're literally like,
you can't just, you gotta
Terrible
show
sales
some kind of interest.
Technique.
Like the credit card one is the best because I'll give them, I tell them it's a MasterCard and I give them a credit card number with an expiration date and 3 digits. The other one that I like is the IRS or the Social Security scam where there's been fraud detected on your Social Security number and there's a warrant for your arrest. And usually they'll give you like, my name is Officer Tom Johnson, badge number. And their badge number is usually 5 digits. So when they ask for my address and zip code, I'll give them their badge number as my zip code. Right. And they don't even fucking catch it. Like if you walk up to a cop and say their badge number, they know what the fuck you're talking about. So I'll do shit like that. And I'll just keep them on as long as I can. And my purpose of that is A, it's hilarious. And 2, if I'm wasting their time, they're not scamming somebody who's gullible. So it's like, a little added benefit. So that's what I do. I fuck with scammers, but just regular telemarketers. Cause I have 3 lines forward to my work cell phone. So I get telemarketing calls all the time. Most of the time, if it's just a regular telemarketer, I'm polite and just say, no, thank you. If they keep calling, I get nasty. That's how I roll. Because I'm a fat kid. Chris loved coast to coast. Actually, the correct term, Chris, is a coast to coast transoceanic cable. It's when you got the turd goes from one coast under the water to the other coast.
Oh.
It's like the transatlantic cable.
Like that.
Do you remember those posters that they had at Spencer's with like the different types of
Poop.
Yeah.
I remember a book like that at Spencer's. I don't remember the poster, but
man.
was it pictures or was it like
It was pictures.
renditions?
It was like cartoons.
Okay.
I won't play it on here, but Rob Schneider did a bit, like a produced bit called The Perfect Shit. And he talks about what the perfect shit. I would play it here, but I'll get copyright struck. But it's fucking hilarious. So check it out. Rob Schneider, The Perfect Shit. Because,
I hope my Spanish teacher cut out on like the first, like, I don't know.
What are you afraid they're going to fucking give you an they're going to give you detention.
No, because she's a really special person to me.
Okay.
Talk to her all the time.
Good. You should.
This is so sorry. I couldn't resist.
Mark my words. Jeff Lluis is a bitch.
I threw a titty at her face. Throwing titties.
Don't do it.
I will never do that again, by the way. I would never do that again. Something came over me. Sorry.
It's okay.
It was, by the way, it was how close that eye was to me, and the nipple was pointing. See, I wouldn't did it if you didn't have glasses on.
I feel like
it was protective glasses.
My glasses made it worse. Now there's a titty mark on my glasses.
Put it on the glass. You remember that Sir Mix-a-Lot song? Put it on the glass. Put it on the glass.
No, I don't remember that.
Oh man, we're gonna have so many music lessons.
Where'd the titty go?
It's right here.
One's there.
One.
No, there's two.
You gotta be careful of that. Like that, these things will pick up every bit of fucking lint and stray hair and shit.
Oh, so they're like rollers.
Yeah.
Here you go. You can go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
I'll keep my eye open.
I'm not gonna do it.
All right.
Oh, can I smack you with a banana?
Totally.
All right.
Wait. This side, because this side's a toothache.
Okay.
You can follow through. You can give me a good. You can give me a,
Are you sure?
Yeah, go ahead. It's not in the eye.
Turn a little bit more. I don't want
This
to
way?
No, turn the other way. I don't
This
want to
way?
hit your nose.
All right. Cause that was a good one.
Okay.
That was a good one. That one kind of hurt for sure.
Okay, we're even.
I turned up his mic so.
Heard that.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Are you guys done playing with titties and bananas?
That's what she said.
Titty fucking. Oh Lord.
Aren't you glad?
I'm ashamed.
I'm glad
we're here.
This is a fun. I'm having a good time.
You had a good time?
Having a good time. Hell yeah. Why not?
Not
Oh,
yet.
sweet.
Is
Okay.
it? Do you want to? Do you want to go?
No. I already peed. I'm good. I'm hanging out.
Okay.
Well, we're going to start wrapping up. So I got to say, I told Nicole earlier, I shaved my head today because her dad gave me shit last week, and Benny's not even watching.
I thought you shaved your head anyway.
I normally do. I've just been lazy lately because I haven't been going anywhere. And so I had this morning I had a beard and fucking hair.
Hey,
I started shaving my head
do
recently.
you guys
Smart,
go to
man.
the same barber?
Hey, it's the Chrome Dome Barbershop. God only made a few
No, it's-
beautiful heads. The rest should be covered in hair.
Quarantine, man. There was no barbers open, and now I just
Did you partake in the eyebrow slit thing trend?
what's that?
There was like a trend on TikTok or something.
During quarantine?
Yeah, that they like shave like cat scratches into their eyebrow. I don't
No, I did
understand.
But I wanted to get the 90s thing when that was popular. Remember they used to cut their eyebrow up?
Yeah.
I just wouldn't do it.
They
Put
that's
like
a,
th-
that's
put like
that's
three
again.
stripes, put like
Secretly
three
wanted to-
stripes.
That's
Yeah.
again. That's popular again.
Oh, so that's what you're talking about?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I just wouldn't do it.
Like my eyebrows
Okay.
are really light. I could probably shave them off and no one would notice.
I think you're right, bro.
Did either of you partake in any quarantine trends?
Smoking weed.
Jerking off a
Pretty
lot.
sure.
Okay, all right, fine.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quarantine trend. Name another one, and I'll
Like when people got really into baking bread, or people got into
Ah.
like doing stuff on the internet. I don't know.
I got really into Uber Eats.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Alejandro Rocha says, Jeff!
Ali, ¿qué pasó, mi vida?
What he said. I know what you said. You said, what's up?
That's a
I'm
good
not
dude
that
right there.
bad.
Ali's going to be at the show.
Nice.
In
We're
Alabama.
sold out. No,
Oh,
Ali's not
Alabama.
coming to Alabama. I got 3
Sorry.
shows. It's going
Sorry.
to go Largo, Atlanta, Alabama.
So Nicole, your mom wrote
Aniston, Alabama.
that dad told me before he went to bed that you look much better today. I was looking shaggy as fuck last week. I don't think I fell into any of those quarantine trends. No, I mean, my life didn't really change. Actually, what really changed was having the kids home all the time doing the homeschooling shit.
What was that like?
It was a pain in the fucking ass, dude.
It sounds
Like,
awful.
Are we
on- we're on summer now, right?
Yeah, now we're on summer. We're good.
Okay.
It's over.
What's
school's
the
over.
next step? Are they going to reopen the schools for your kids?
As of right now, they're planning to reopen, but with the current surge, it may not. So, whatever.
I'll bet I'm close shit again. If my local show's canceled again,
Well, my
I'm
son,
not going to reschedule again. If it's canceled again, everybody's just going to get their money back. I want to send it. I hope you have Cash App.
my son is hoping it doesn't get canceled because he would much rather get bullied by his friends than by his family. So he's ready to go back to school. He actually said that because I bully the shit out of him.
Roger,
What?
don't do that.
What else do you do with a fat kid? You tell him he's got nice tits. He does. He's got some nice he's got nice tits.
I hope for your kids' sake that they go back to school. I love you, but if I was stuck in a room with you 24/7 for any
I
amount
hope
of
their
time, I
guidance
think I
counselor-
might lose my
Wow.
mind.
Oh, wow.
That's not
thanks.
true. Okay.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Okay. Let me put it this way. If it was like a life or death situation, I'd be like, okay, great, good. Let's Roger's
great,
here.
Great. So you'd hang out with me for more than 24 hours if I was the last man on earth. Okay.
No,
I got it,
not
I got
like
it. I
that.
see.
I
I
thought you were
see
gonna
what's
say,
going on.
If it's a life or death situation, I'd kill you. I don't know why.
Never.
Why? Is it
Never.
because I'm an asshole?
If I had to work with you like all the time,
just
like
got
literally
very weird
all
in
the
here.
time,
It did.
if I
I
had to,
forgot you had
You know, if
headphones
I had
on.
fucking feelings, they'd be hurt right now.
okay, fine. I would be
She
stuck
just
in a room with
snorted.
you 24/7 if I could talk shit back to you all the time too.
Hell yeah, my kids do. Are you kidding?
Okay.
My son will walk in the room. He'll be like, "What's up, faggot?"
All right.
It's a locker room.
Tell
it's
him
crazy.
don't call actual gay people that.
No, he knows that.
Okay.
Yeah,
He
you only
knows- he
call
knows
straight
that.
people that.
What?
Yeah, you only call straight people that. It's not cool to call gay people that.
I can
Yeah.
say that I have a lot of gay friends. I actually really do. It's crazy.
Me too. You've met most of them.
All comics should.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me at all.
We're in Florida anyway. Half
Yeah.
our shows are with drag queens.
I'm from Long Island. Enough said. The
So
Pines,
you're
Cherry
saying is
Grove,
you're
Fire
gay?
Island. No,
I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying that there's that I've pretty much spent most of my life around gay people, and I don't give a shit.
Happy Pride Month, y'all.
Oh yeah, it's Pride Month. Yeah, that's
Happy Pride Month. Got both parts here.
it's like fish 3-day max. I don't know what that was in reference to.
It's like fish 3-day max.
Tilapia.
I like tilapia.
Oh, me being stuck in a room with you, maybe?
Oh,
Sorry.
that's all right.
Nah, I could stand a week. I'd go a full 7 days before I started. Well, that's just
Yo,
me.
whatever.
If I was stuck in a room with anybody for 7 days, I'd be like, what the fuck
What
is
if
going
you-
That
on?
would have been better instead of just saying if I was stuck with you.
How long does it take? Would it take for like your menstrual cycles to sync up? If you guys are stuck in a place, how long does it take?
I don't know because I get mine every 3 weeks.
That's normal.
Yeah.
You should see a doctor of some sort.
Yeah.
Do you know
Probably.
that guys have hormone cycles too?
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
that.
Y'all just don't bleed out of your dicks.
No, but we
If
act
we
like
did,
we do
we'd fucking write on
when
shit
we're
with it.
teenagers. We act like we probably should be when we're teenagers. Half of us.
Like bleeding out of your dick? You act-
Yeah, yeah.
If we bled
should-
out of our dicks, we would fucking walk down the road swinging it around, spraying blood everywhere. 'cause
If
we're
I could do
fucking-
that, I would do that.
See, exactly.
Now, that's a show I would watch live on YouTube.
Swinging
No, I
blood
put that, that
dicks.
one. That one would go on the OnlyFans.
Swinging blood dicks 4.
Oh shit,
What?
Leela Bell. It depends on who's the alpha for synchronization.
I don't know.
If it was me and her, she would probably be the alpha because I'm a bitch.
No.
That's fine.
Well, okay. That brings me another question.
I just want to watch. I'm a watcher.
You want to watch
Yeah,
women's cycles sync
No,
up?
I think I got lost where we were for a minute.
That's all right. That's all right.
See, we jumped around so much.
Why don't they just
until she
Leela Bell?
questioned that it fit?
Leela Bell, why don't they just average out and meet in the middle?
Maybe they do.
Don't meet in the middle. I'm just waiting for her answer now.
Yeah, so I'm waiting.
I'm waiting for her answer. Interesting.
All right, I think it's time for the wind down.
All right.
Nicoleolio.
Yes, Roger.
I know I'm not going to really like the answer to this question. I know you're not going to want me really to ask this question because the answer is depressing. But do you have any? That's not nature's way, is what she says.
Okay.
Do you have any shows booked?
I have. Let's see what I have booked. Because maybe I have something. Maybe. I have no shows booked. But I will be in Jacksonville visiting my parents on the 21st to the 23rd.
Nice.
So if there's an open mic that wants to have me, I will be on it.
There you go. I don't think anybody booking open mics is listening to the show currently, but
Okay.
you never know.
Maybe the one person from
I have
before.
a question about
Yes.
what was just said. So you're going to visit mom in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Does mom make a special food that you
Macaroni
enjoy?
and cheese
That's the one.
for the tits. Yeah. Like
It's called for the tits?
no, it's the tits.
Oh, it is the tits.
It is the
Okay.
tits.
It's a cat's pajamas.
She has the cat's pajamas. I like that.
Oh, that's my favorite. That's from the 20s. I
It's
think.
I say egads a lot.
What does that mean?
It's like egads.
Oh, yes, I've heard that.
Yeah, that's also from the 20s. Or maybe it's from the 10s.
The 10 sounds so boring.
I know. It might be from I think egads is from the 20s.
What a difference a decade makes.
Yeah. No, you can just find me making food for at perfect time, and you can message me and tell me that you need to learn how to belly dance via the internet. And yeah, that's it. So
Mom says you can do a show in the park in front of her house.
okay.
Sure.
The first time I met you, you taught me how to shimmy at
Hey,
the bar. Remember that?
That's right. Should we teach the world how to shimmy now? No, probably
You know,
not.
I would come back to do a belly dance lesson
Okay.
if it's like I need practice beforehand though, so I
Okay.
come back 2 hours early so I don't look like a complete idiot when I'm wearing the costume I'll be wearing.
You need a
Okay.
vest with sparkles.
He's
I don't
probably-
want a male costume.
Okay, all
you're
right.
doing
The
Drake.
female's costume
Nice.
and a Carmen Miranda fruit hat
Okay.
or nothing at all.
Shit. Jeff,
Yeah.
give us your schedule as to where you can be.
The next three
found.
spots I'll be at we are sold out show in Largo at Java Cava Cafe. Shout out to Paul Diaz. And then after that, we'll be in Atlanta. Not sure where that's actually going to be because I think they just changed venues, so I can't say. In Alabama, I'll be at Happy Hour Comedy Club in Anniston, and that's going to be on August 1st, doing an hour. It's going to be fun.
Nice. Where can they find you on the social media, Instagram,
Probably
Twitter?
the best
and shit?
place would be Instagram at Jeff Lluis Comedian at Large, or just my Facebook, man. Holler. I got a artist page and a just regular page. You can friend me, send me a message. I'm not an asshole. I respond eventually.
Nice. Maddie saying, Roger, I just wanted to say thank you for Hunter at the start of the show. It was beautiful. Thank you. We love you both so much. Thank you. Have a great week, you guys. Thank you, Maddie. You have a great week too. And I like you, funny guy. You just have to do the 21 Jump Street Jeff scene just once.
What?
My name is Jeff.
Oh yeah. I thought you meant the original 21 Jump Street. I was like, I don't remember that. That's
Shit. Johnny Depp was in it though.
he was.
Yes,
it.
he was.
He was in the second one.
Well, yeah, he had the cameo. Juggling
Sorry
titties
about
and
that.
fruits. That's all right. Maddie, you have yourself a good week. As for me, the only booking I have is July 18th, Cafe Spiga in Mount Sinai, New York.
Nice.
We're going to be doing comedy under the big top. We're going to be in a tent because they're still very quarantined up there. So we're going to be
Why
doing.
would you even go?
Why?
Yeah.
Money.
Right. Right.
It's a hell of a fucking lineup. I mean,
Yeah. I'll do Advent Health right now, and I fucking hate Advent Health. Just
Yeah.
wanted to say that one time.
All right, there you go. So July 18th, Cafe Spiga. It's me, Paul Bond, Terry McNeely, Peter Wolfinger, Joe Winchell, and Little Raj is making an appearance on stage after a long hiatus.
That's a lovely lineup.
That is
Every
a
time
fucking
that you
killer
tell me
lineup.
that lineup, I'm just like, I want to go to that show.
It's gonna be a fucking killer show. For anybody who's in the New York area and not familiar, Paul was Jim Brewer's opening act on tour and was his guitarist. He did the metal album that he did. Terry McNeely's a national headliner. Peter Wolfinger is a fucking internet badass. I'm a badass. Joe Winchell is funny as fuck, and Little Raj is my cute offspring that came from my balls.
You said that's July 18th, correct?
July 18th, Saturday. You want to go? I got room in the car. We're leaving Thursday. We're coming back Sunday. You can't smoke in here, man.
I'm not gonna smoke
Okay,
in
you're
here.
just getting ready. You're just
Yeah, dude.
that amped up. So you can find me on social media at Real Roger Nelson on the Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this channel. Hit the little bell icon for notifications and share it with everyone, including your mom.
Hey, Mom, watch it.
Hey, Mom.
Hi,
watches it.
Mom.
Mom's like one of the most loyal fans ever. I love it.
Yeah.
So that's the show tonight, kids. We appreciate you watching. We do this show every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time here in the United States. And that's it. You guys got anything else you want to fire off? Ed, say hello, shout out, anything?
If you listen tonight, thank you. Thank you for listening.
Yes,
Yeah,
always.
it's fun.
Always. Our audience kicks ass. That's it. Nicole, what do you got to say?
Fubar out.